Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here. This is episode 88 of the American Reveille Podcast, and we're going to dive headfirst down the rabbit hole in this episode, folks. I don't really go this deep, but you know what the hell? Let's go deep on this one. Let's go all the way to the root, ladies and gentlemen. Is Joe Biden a deepfake? Is Joe Biden a hologram? These are important questions we need to ask. Ever since the world saw Joe Biden's hand go through a microphone, I don't give a crap how many explanations people have out there. His hand went through a microphone. All right. So if it's not a green screen, which it probably isn't a green screen the way that it looks, could it be some form of advanced technology that we don't know about? You might think I'm crazy now. All right. But if you watch this, you stay tuned to this, you're going to have some laughs, and then you're going to see some technology that I'm going to reveal to you that you had no idea existed. You know how I know you didn't know? Because until I researched this episode, I had no idea it existed, and I almost pooped my pants. All right, guys. So episode 88, stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here, episode 88 of the American Reveille Podcast. Here we are, hot and heavy. I know it's been a day or two. Listen, guys, I had technical difficulties up the wazoo. I had to re-record multiple episodes. You don't even want to know. You don't want to know. I've just had to keep my head down and just keep trucking forward to try to get everything back up and running and working and stuff. I lost files. I had to get files back. Trust me, I had a failure, and it is what it is. We got it fixed. It's working now. All right. It just pisses me off because I don't like being inconsistent. I like getting you guys at least something every day. All right. As I build the company, as we get more staff, as we grow, it'll be easier to pull that off. But you know, when you work and when you do this and when you have a family and school and all kinds of other stuff, shit happens sometimes. What could I say? So I want to apologize about that. I don't want you guys thinking I'm not a professional. I don't want to tarnish the reputation that we've put forward so far, anything like that. I just wanted to update you, let you know kind of where we stand, what happened, but we should be able to pick up the slack and keep rolling forward and stuff like that. I'm going to try not to yell and scream and stuff in this episode. Normally I get excited sometimes, but it's the wee hours of the morning, a couple hours before I have to be at work, and my wife's sleeping in the other room with the baby. And for as soundproof as my studio is, that probably won't go well for me when she wakes up. So I'm going to just keep my tone to an entertaining mid-level, a 5 out of an 11, if you will, ladies and gentlemen. We should still be able to get through this. We should be able to roll through this, have some laughs, make a little fun, talk a little crap, talk a little smack, take a little look into the reality of the situation. But we're jumping through the rabbit hole on this one. We're going to Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. We are blowing up a Veruca Salt, playing with the orange Oompa Loompas, going to the flying elevator, through the wardrobe into Narnia with the half goat dude with the very hairy lower half and hooved feetsies there. Tomlin, is that his name? I don't know. What I'm getting at is we're entering the realm of who the hell knows what? Twilight Zone? I don't know. All right. I'm not a conspiracy nut. I don't necessarily believe that there are lizard people eating babies and adrenochrome and da-da-da. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I can't say it isn't because I don't have proof that it's not true. I can't say it is because I don't have proof that it is true, though there is proof that a lot of rich people get together and do weird stuff. There's video of them burning effigies, and there's a lot of creepy rumors out there. There's a lot of stuff surrounding the Epstein story. So who knows? All right. One thing that you guys have to understand, we all need to understand, it's very easy to kind of miss and pass over, especially as Americans in such a privileged country. And I don't mean privileged in the way that those woke assholes mean it. I mean privileged meaning it's easy to not think about some of the other things that go on in the class structure because you're focused on your own crap. All right. Life's convenient. Life gets you what you need. You have a lot of different options, a lot of different distractions, and people aren't sitting around pontificating and pondering all the time. All right. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm an idiot like that. But we get to a point where you have to understand, like, if you make $40,000 a year or 50 or 60 or 80 or 100,000 a year, you have no idea. Ask yourself, can you fathom? Ask yourself, can I understand? Do I know what the person that makes $500,000 a year lives like, or the person who makes $1 million a year? How about somebody with 50 million a year? Somebody who never has to worry about bills, your water bill, your overdue rent. How am I going to get food this week? I hope I have enough to feed my kids or make my meals. I hope I can pay my car bill, my mortgage. There are people out there that have 10 houses. They don't give a crap. Like, they don't even think about that. They have their own set of problems. Yeah. But do you even understand what those problems are? I don't. I'd like to. I think we'd all like those problems, but I'm not speaking to those people. I'm speaking to you, the common man and woman. All right. That's who I'm speaking to. We don't know what Joe Biden's life is like. What Hunter Biden, you got crackhead Hunter out there, gets a $2 million book deal to talk about what it's like being crackhead Hunter, the son of the president. I mean, come on. We don't get free passes like that in life. We don't. We work hard for everything. Take a look at that. Can you see that? Right there. Oh, look. You see my calluses? I'm one of you. All right. I don't like baby soft politicians and baby soft people. And unfortunately, these upper classes are filled with a lot of them. And you have to really see the fact that they can get access to stuff, cancer medicines, to vaccines, right? Look, I don't mean to use him as an example because he doesn't necessarily fit in this category. He is rich, though. I'm going to talk about Joe Rogan for a second. Now, Joe Rogan's got millions. He signed that big deal, probably hundreds of millions now. Joe Rogan's a great guy, does good things with his money, very generous to people. So I'm not saying he isn't a hard worker. He came from a background. He trained, he worked hard, he earns everything he has. So I don't want him or anybody to misconstrue what I'm saying here. I'm just using this example because it's one of the first things that came to my head. All right. Because I like his show. I watch his podcast. So he's had live guests on this entire time. All right. He has armed guards around him. Those live guests, they come to his studio, his own studio that he built. All right. Nothing wrong with that. Again, nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to make an example. And I'm sure he'll agree. He knows this is true. All right. Because he doesn't like, I bet you $1 bazillion, Joe Rogan doesn't like being painted as some rich asshole. So I don't want you to think I'm painting him as that. He's not an asshole. I like Joe. I hope one day I'll get to meet him. Be nice. Be really cool. But Joe's had a COVID test for every single person. He has them waiting. He had them there before they became available to most people. And he's probably gone through hundreds and hundreds of COVID tests for his guests. Now, is it a part of the job? Yes. Is it necessary for what he does? Yes. But a lot of other people couldn't do that. They have successful podcasts and they had to Skype and do other things because they don't have that type of funding. You see what I'm saying? You and me, if we had to do that, we would be up Schitt's Creek. We'd have no chance, no luck, no nothing. We'd have to group up together. But society has built itself in such a weird way that how do you team up with each other when you're pitted against each other? The only way you stand up to the big people is if enough of us get together and pull together some of our resources and ideas and create our own corporations and industries and different things. That's how you become the big people. That's how you stand up to the big people. That's how you take their spots from them. But when we're bickering with each other and arguing with each other and playing the silly race game, which is a game that's pitted against us, that's really just a formula to keep certain people comfortable up top while we bicker with each other over things that should be solved already. and a lot of them that they think aren't solved, that people think aren't solved, are already actually solved. Just sore wounds and easily manipulated individuals on all sides of the coin. But I'm doing this big thing to kind of set us up for something I'm going to say here. You don't know what Joe Rogan's life is like, right? He's got like Navy SEAL security guard. I mean, what an amazing, I'd love to know. I'm not saying this in like am I a little envy? Yeah, of course. Anybody would be. Who wouldn't want that, right? Who wouldn't want that life? Who wouldn't want to come home to their $20 million mansion, not worry about, I mean, look, Joe's got stress, right? And he's an enterprising individual. I'm excited to see what he does to Austin, Texas, right? But again, if you have the capabilities, the only thing that is different between you and some wealthy individual with multiple companies, right? When they say, oh, how does this person have 4 companies? I can't even get to work on time. Well, they have a staff and they know how to be disciplined and consistent and do their business, right? But a staff makes a difference because you can delegate things out to multiple people. I mean, this stuff's not hard to understand, but many people don't really take the time to think about it. Nobody explains it to people. It's not taught in schools. All right. There's class structures. There's structures to how companies are formed and built. There's structures to how everything works and interacts with each other. There's different social norms and normalcies per class structure. Us down here at the bottom, right? We have our social norms. We have to conduct ourselves a certain way. We all have to fall in line. We all have to pay for our ticket, do what we got to do. And people in different classes with different connections, different networkings, they have different privileges and different things like that. This whole white privilege, woke privilege, it's all garbage. It's all a narrative. It's all nonsense meant to control people, meant to manipulate you, right and left, people on both sides. We should ignore it. It's nonsense. We should stick it under our boots, stomp it, and squish it. Plain and simple. May it turn out to be a flaming bag of dog shit when we step on it? Probably. A lot of socialists in this country. But those socialists who are trusted by the old guard of the Democrat Party, they're just looking to tear it all down so they could bring forth their vision. Just like the anarchists around are looking to tear things all down. There's a lot of folks with things in common. There's a lot of folks pitted against each other that have common goals. But my goal and what I believe in doesn't involve tearing down our country, but it does involve, again, exposing the class structures and the differences. In Joe Biden, ladies and gentlemen, he is of a high elite wealth class power. Listen, if you have 300 grand in the bank right now, you still don't have power. You have no clue what power is. And neither do I. Neither do I. How do you wield such a sword? Is that sword heavy? Is it flaming? Must be really heavy and hard and burdensome, but it must also be pretty awesome. And I'm sure we've all thought about these things. This huge rambling setup is all here for you so that I can make you understand that if a technology existed that could do certain things that we would believe is unbelievable, that technology would be available to the classes we don't understand, to the wealthy people up at the top. Okay? If anybody could do a hologram or a deepfake, it would be Biden, it'd be Pelosi, it'd be a McConnell. All right? These people with deep ties, deep connections, a Clinton, right? Deep state, George Soros level stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Am I saying that what we're going to talk about is real? No. But what I am saying is that you should question everything and you should always have your mind open to any realm of possibilities. The whole reason the left is such a brain-dead horde of zombies is because they have no actual pathway, no avatar connecty tail thingy, no way to link up and share ideas and learn new things. They are closed down, shut down. They have a force field around them. They are bubble people living in literally a swamp of their own ideological feces. All right. They are literally swimming in a shit swamp, and it's of their own choosing. So you can't wake them up. Can't wake them up because they're idiots. All right. And that's how we're going to end that one. Left is idiots. I don't know what to tell you. Some of them wake up and come over, but we need to focus on ourselves. We need to focus on understanding the differences. Now, I said this was going to be a rabbit hole episode. We went all kinds of places with that. This just came out of the top of my head, and you need to understand the differences in class structures and stuff anyway to really get the insanity of what is going on and what is happening far beyond any of this glitchy stuff we're going to talk about. All right. Far beyond when you're trying to wrap your mind around. All right. When you're trying to wrap your mind around why open the borders, why cancel the pipelines? Doesn't he know he's hurting people? Doesn't he? It's not just that he knows. It's not just that he's out of touch. It's that he literally lives in a different world. Joe Biden is not sitting in a Chinese restaurant in Fort Lauderdale, Florida anytime soon. Joe Biden is not going to Home Depot to go pick up industrial trash bags and some freaking mulch somewhere. Joe Biden is not going to Walmart because they have cheaper frozen pizzas. Joe Biden is not going to the check cashing store because he needs an advance to pay his rent. Joe Biden doesn't know you, but he knows power, and he has an agenda, okay? So when you start breaking things into class, start breaking things into wealth and power structures, and not by race, you start to understand the diabolical nature of what's actually happening, of where this is going. All right. And if you really want to get diabolical, we have to ask the question again. Is Joe Biden still Joe Biden? Remember what Steve Bannon said? His black eyes, his cleft chin. Joe Biden didn't always have that. Has he changed? He had blue eyes once. Is he a clone? Armand Asante, he was making a big army of clones in Judge Dredd. Do you remember Judge Dredd, the one with Stallone? The evidence has been falsified. I didn't break the law. You know that. Well, that was Stallone in that. But Armand Asante was the bad guy. He played Rico. You want war? I'll give you war. You know that guy? Yeah. He made a bunch of clones at the end. They were just 77% done, and they were like, they looked like lobster people. It was kind of creepy. Listen, I know. Clones could happen. Who the frig knows? Who knows what they could have at this point? But honestly, I'm seeing security robot ads. I'm seeing medical robot ads. I'm seeing ads for medical. Scroll through your Facebook or through anything else on your phone. Haven't you? Is it just me? No, but seriously, have you seen it? Have you seen these ads for all these new techs, all these crazy things? Like things have changed. All right. I don't know where you've been. If you haven't noticed, you've been sleeping, but it's almost like 50 years of technology changes have just taken place in the last year or two. All right. In the next few years, all of your packages are going to be delivered by drone. All right. We're having cars driving themselves. I mean, all kinds of craziness is happening. Elon Musk is going to put things on Mars. People. Things are getting wacky, man. Things are getting crazy advanced. All right. DARPA's got backflipping robots. They got those dog robots now. They're on police forces. They could like shoot you. You know, those they're like, listen, crap's getting real. All right. Things are a changing. Times are a changing. Maybe it's just my age. Maybe it's because I'm in my mid 30s and I'm at that age where I just don't understand anymore. But I now can feel the time pushing against me in the other direction because I just don't get it. All right. Some of it's pretty cool. Some of it's really scary, but it makes you wonder. It makes you question all this stuff, everything that's going on. Everything that's going on and gone on, everything from the election BS to the Democrat Party literally changing laws to win an election to I mean, everything, all of the different UFO files that have been released on top of this. I mean, you can talk about, I mean, look, we're seeing like a socialist plague hit the entire planet. I mean, if literally, again, I'll say this, I said this is in another episode, if the government in 20 years was like, yeah, there was a space brainworm that was a parasite that came down and infected half the world and made them into Marxists, I wouldn't think it was weird. I'd be like, oh, okay, sure, why not? When in Rome, hey, I don't know what to tell you. I know this has been a super long intro, but it's because I think this is very important to talk about. I didn't want to just read an article to you for 30 minutes. I'm still going to read the article with you and go through some stuff and show you some stuff. But I mean, these are extraordinary times and they're terrifying times. And we all need to be paying attention, even to the things that seem a little out of this world. And that's kind of a part of why I wanted to cover this one. It just seemed interesting enough and not crazy enough to be something that I wouldn't cover, right? Like I'm not going to cover the Mothman prophecies. They're fun and interesting to talk about and read about, but I'm not going to do a whole show on the Mothman. That's not my show. All right. But this has to do with Joe Biden, right? Maybe his dementia's really whacked out and they need to like deep fake his mouth. Right? Maybe they need to deep fake parts of him so he isn't seen to be fading as bad as he is. Maybe, just maybe, they got a stunt double, right? Who knows? It's not been done before. It's been done. It's been done. American presidents have had doubles. Come on. This stuff is really hard to really talk about and go around about without sounding crazy. Right? You're sitting here thinking about it and talking about it. And while you're talking about it, you can't believe it's coming out of your mouth. Right? I don't want my reputation to suffer because I'm going down this route, but I don't think it will. I think a lot of people are wondering all kinds of things that a couple months ago they would have thought they were crazy for. But now we've literally entered a time and a realm where we just don't trust our government. We don't trust the systems and institutions around us. And under the guise of fixing those institutions, we have Marxists running amok and holding key positions throughout our country. It's so Twilight Zone, so it's so out of this world. So you have now entered a realm of time and space. It's so wishing into the cornfield. So astronauts from space that end up being humans on a planet of giants. I mean, come on. But it could be real. I can't say it's not. I can't say it's not. I just feel like this type of it literally makes you feel blocked up. It makes you feel bloated. It makes you feel swollen. All right. It's so heavy. It's so much tension. It gives you such anxiety. It really, and I have stomach issues and it's not fun. It's not right. And so to make sure that I feel good and I feel right and that I do everything that I need to do and I'm regular like I need to be and my bloat's gone away, I make sure that I drink my Life Change tea. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Go to getthetea.com. Getthetea.com. All right. Use promo code James. Free shipping and handling. Get yourself some Life Change tea. All right. This is a gentle daily cleanse with a proprietary blend of herbs. It's so good. All right. I've tried all kinds of different teas out there just because I hold a lot of water and, sometimes I get real bad with my eating and I get toxins and stuff like that in me. And man, this cleaned me out, cleaned out the toxins, filtered out my innards, and my gut feels better. All right. When I'm consistently drinking this, you make it. All right. You boil it down. You let it steep for 7 or 8 hours. You put it in the fridge and you turn it into like a nice iced tea. All right. Put some Splenda in it. I like it like that. There's a couple different flavors. This is the regular flavor. I use the mint flavor. No BS. No BS. Stick around at the end of this episode. All right. I recorded a little ad about it, tell you what's in it and why I like it. And I really think that you'll like it too. All right. Life Change Tea. That's getthetea.com. Getthetea.com. Promo code James for free shipping and handling. All right. So let's get to the episode. You like my little Ben Shapiro ad transition there? I really had fun putting that in there right now. All right. So let's get to the article here. This is from the Gateway Pundit by Jim Hoft. This is called Going Viral. I'm looking at the word Biden and saying viral. Going viral. That's going to be a new LGBTQ word soon. Going viral. Biden glitchy video with reporters has people spooked with chopped head and hand tricks. Ooh, hand tricks. The internet was abuzz last night and this morning after video of Joe Biden talking to reporters appears to show his hand moving over a microphone and then the top of his head cropped off. Joe Biden's hand passes right through it. It happened right here. We will be showing you the video. This was an unusual camera trick that caught some eyeballs. You see his hand right there. For those listening, it's Joe Biden, kind of looking like a delirious, lost, sad old man. Very skinny in a very tiny suit with his hand appearing over the top of a microphone with a red circle around it. But there's actual video of it, of course. All kinds of people saw it. All kinds of people reposted it. Many on Twitter saying this video of Biden where he talks about the southern border is doctored. What's exactly going on here? Look at all these different people saw it. And I want to show you it. All right. We need to take a look at this video because honestly, it really, there's no defense for it. All right. Whether you know cameras, whether you don't know camera. I mean, this is silly looking. This is absolutely silly looking. They want us to believe that this is a real person. This is really what happened. That it's a camera malfunction of some sort, or that it didn't really happen this way. But I don't think there are many ways to duplicate this without there being a green screen of some sort. Now, I think maybe this is too large of an area to do with a green screen. I'm not sure how that works, but that's why I brought up again hologram, deepfake. It's possible. Let's take a look. All right, you see Joe Biden walking, looking lost, his hair kind of blowing. All right. God, he looks like the bad guy from Poltergeist, the one that shows up to the door, you know, the really skinny, deathly looking guy. He looks like a ghoul. All right, watch. All right, take a look. Let me move my mouse here so that this little screen goes away. You'll see a fluffy microphone come up on the lower part right here where my mouse is, and you'll see his hand go right through it. For those listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or anything like that, check in the description section. You'll see my YouTube links or my Odyssey links, my Rumble links. You'll be able to watch this video there and see what I'm talking about. All right, take a look.
I'm not at the moment.
Did you see that? All right, watch. I'll pause it.
I'm not at the moment.
Boom. All right. For those watching, let me zoom in. I can't get rid of this bar at the bottom. See his hand? Look at that. Look at that. It's right over it. That looks like a green screen. That looks like a fake. Something isn't real here. Boom. Behind that one, on top of that one.
I'm not at the moment.
Look at that.
I'm not at the moment.
Look how ridiculous that is.
I'm not at the moment.
He's behind both of them. That's weird. It's only that right hand. Look, the left hand does what it's supposed to, but the right hand doesn't. Watch. Boom and boom. But the right hand is behind them. One more time.
I'm not at the moment.
Yep. Listen, you can say camera angles all day, unless there was a couple little people down there, right? A couple little people holding signs up and holding. I mean, what were the Oompa Loompas down there holding the microphones? No, that's not how that went. Something is fishy. Something is garbage. Something is BS about this. All right, let's go back and look. Boom, 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 boom. Hand through. Look, the top of his head disappears. Flat, curved, flat, curved. Flat, curve, flat, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. All right. Now this, my friends, this, this is malarkey. Now, obviously, if you don't know about technology and the different things and what deepfakes are and all this, let me tell you, a deepfake is, with the level of technology that we have and the AI and the rendering and all the different crazy advanced technologies, you can actually literally create a digital rendition of somebody and have them say and do whatever you want them to say and do. Don't believe me? Let me show you something. This is a deep fake example of Obama. All right. Now, this one right here is not done with anything fancy. It was done with 50 hours of processing. It was done with an AI to match the lips and make the lips move right. This isn't Obama, but it looks like him. It sounds like him. You can kind of tell a little bit that it's not him, but this technology advances rapidly all the time. And what we see, what's available to us, is always light years behind what's available to the higher class, the higher wealth class in this country. Take a look.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time.
That's not Obama.
Even if they would never say those things.
Looks like him. That's that Peel guy, you know?
For instance, they could have me say things like...
Oops, hold on. There.
I don't know. Killmonger was right. Or Ben Carson is in the sunken place. Or, how about this? Simply, President Trump is a total and complete dipshit.
See, and that's not Obama.
You see, I would never say these things.
That looks like Obama.
At least not in a public address. But someone else would.
Now, for those listening, this is terrifying. This is scary. This is really frightening stuff when you see this. I mean, if you are studying it very closely, you can kind of tell. But really, if somebody really put TLC into this, really knew what the hell they were doing, you would never know the difference. You would never know the difference. Think about this. Somebody could make your wife video call you and tell you she's sleeping with the neighbor. Somebody could make their husband call their wife and tell her that they want a divorce, break her heart, and she could kill herself. I mean, there's so many consequences to this type of technology, but it's real. Look. Look at this.
Like Jordan Peele.
They put now Jordan Peele to the right and Obama to the left, which isn't Obama. It's an AI rendition of Obama. It's a deep fake Obama. And now they're going to sync them up and show you Jordan Peele's mouth moving and talking and the AI doing what it does to Obama and making it mimic.
This is a dangerous time. Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet.
That's scary.
That's a time when we need to rely on trusted news sources.
It's so scary.
It may sound basic.
Ugh. And look, you've got Elon Musk putting microchips in things' heads. All right. You've got VR technology. You've got flying drones everywhere, electric cars. The future's here. All right. How are we going to be able to protect ourselves from this type of technology? And so now you say, oh, well, that's a video. All right. This was a full 3D person. How could that even be possible? Well, from somebody who's worked in government things before, somebody who has been a contractor, the government does one thing good. They do things bigger. All right. They do things bigger than everything else. So if you have a small version or see a small version of something somewhere, they probably have a much bigger and better version somewhere else that you don't know about. And I want to introduce to you holograms. Yeah, that's right. You didn't even know about that. You didn't know about that. They're developing this technology to have 3D Zoom conferences. All right. You know how like in Star Trek or whatever, they could beam the image of somebody onto the ship and talk to them like a hologram? Well, the future. The future's here, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready to poop yourself. All right. This is the Tupac hologram. This was from 2012 or something like that. Yeah. But that's old school stuff. This is a box. Take a look at this. You see this box? There's nobody standing inside that box. There's nobody standing inside that box. That is a hologram of this guy. Okay. They could make a big version of this and be walking down the street. You wouldn't even know. That guy, Santa right there, not in the box. This dude, not in the box. Not in the box. All right. Literally, they're not there. This is crazy stuff. I want you to watch this video from the inventor. He's going to explain some of this to you. All right. For those listening, we're looking at a white box. You ever go into the mall and you see how they sell those they have those vending machines that sell like acne medicine now, and they look like a big gray like square with like a blue like light, like a white bluish lighted interior, except they have racks of acne medicine inside, and you put money in and they shit out acne medicine. Well, it looks like that, except it's not full of acne medicine. It has a person inside of it, and that person's not really there. They're a hologram. Watch this.
Hey everybody, I'm David Nussbaum, founder of Portal, inventor of the Hologram Portal. It is a full-size, human-sized, real-time holoportation machine that will literally beam your 4K holographic presence from anywhere to anywhere in real time. This is the first unit that we made, and we've made significant improvements. The unit to my right is our final prototype before we go to market. As you can see, same content, significantly brighter, and then we've got additional features that I will walk you through over the course of this video.
So there's literally a guy standing in there. Now, if this dude could invent this for the commercial market, what do you think the government has? Come on. Now, all BS aside, we know the government lies to us about technology. We know the government lies to us about why things have been done and where certain things are buried. We've known this because it's been released to the public. They go, oh, 80 years ago, this happened and everybody's dead. So none of us care anymore. So who cares? And then nothing happens. All right. But the truth be told is that technologies exist that we don't understand. Technologies exist that haven't been released to the public. And there's no reason why there couldn't be a gigantic version of this somewhere. All right. Why can't that be a thing? You know, and then you get the Joe Biden hologram. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility, but is it real? All right. Did Joe Biden's hand go through this, or is it just a camera problem? All right. Is he in front of a green screen? Is he a clone? Is he a deep fake? You saw that deep fake. It's terrifying. I don't know. But I'm not going to say he's not, because something very strange is definitely going on in Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm going to let your mind run with that. I'm going to let you imagine what it could be. And if you'd like, you can share it with me in the comment section below. You can email me directly about it. James Lane at AmericanReveille.com. All right, guys, that's episode 88. I don't have much more to say about it. This is some freaky stuff, but it's real, and you need to know about it. You need to know about it plain and simple. And in the meantime, do me a favor. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, give me the 5-star rating. Please share this. Please, please, please share this. Same thing, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, anywhere else. Just share this with everyone you know. We got to get it around the old school way, feet on the concrete, word of mouth, because we are censored everywhere else. That's why I don't tell you about my Facebook page or my Twitter page or any of that, because it's all censored. It's all shadow banned. No, even YouTube is a prick. They really, really are. So do me a favor. If you loved this episode, you like what we do, you found this interesting, you want to see where this is going to go, you want to watch our company's rise to success here, follow along on Gab, www.gab.com. You can find me at American_Reveille on Gab. Same on Parler, at the James Lane on Parler, at the James Lane on Parler. All right. Head over to Odyssey, ODYSEE.com, American_Reveille on there. Of course, you can find all of these links in the description section below. I really need your help. So I need you to follow along here, and I need you to share everything we're doing. It all depends on you guys. Our success depends on the Patriots. And I really appreciate everything that you do for us. So it's in the comment section below, not the description section. Also, the newsletters there. You can sign up for the newsletter. You can check out our website, www.americanreveille.com. I know I keep promising the new website. I know it's coming soon. It is almost done. It just needs to be updated. I'm just in between WordPress people right now, and that's why there's a stall in it. All right, guys. We got tons of stickers in. Look at all this good stuff. Ooh, these are pretty. Yeah, I got all of these things. I'm going to be putting together a very big sticker contest very soon, and that's going to go out with the Street Team launch in the next few weeks. So, folks, please, 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 like I said, follow along, hit the notification bells, leave the 5-star ratings, share with everybody you know, talk about the American Reveille, talk about the American Reveille podcast, sign up for the newsletter, any feedback, any questions, any way you think you can help, you can email me directly, you can email me directly at jameslane@americanreveille.com. Or, of course, you can go to the website. There we go. I was ahead of myself. www.americanreveille.com. You can hit the contact link. You can fill out the form. And, of course, if you'd love to contribute, if you want to help our cause, if you really like what we're doing and you want to see us strive, thrive, and continue to roll forward and wake people up, empower the right, and steamroll the left, hit the support us tab. And please, please donate to our company. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I want to remind you to stick around for the next few minutes to watch the Life Change Tea ad I put together. GetTheTea.com. GetTheTea.com. Promo code James. Free shipping and handling. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 88, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here, and I want to tell you about Life Change Tea. That's right, Life Change Tea. I have a pack of it right here. Listen, as many of you know, I've been working really, really hard to get back in shape, okay? I was thinking lately, right? And you should probably be thinking about it too, with how crazy everything is, with how unstable the government seems, with all of these socialists, all of this leftist insanity. You would just call insanity. Who knows when the hell I'm going to have to run, or when I'm going to have to, I don't know, save my family from something. I don't know. So I was getting fatter and fatter and fatter, feeling crappier and crappier and crappier. My diet was junk. I started by cleaning up the diet. I've been working out more and more, but I was still bloated. I was still gassy. I was still feeling crappy. And I finally decided to pull out an old trick in the book. All right. Something that I used for weight loss in the past. And I was thinking about a cleanse, right? Maybe take something that would help me evacuate my bowels a little bit, if you know what I mean. But you know, what I found was something different. I found Life Change Tea. All right. www.getthetea.com. I found this Life Change Tea. And instead of a 7-day or a 14-day cleanse, a 3-day cleanse, what they were offering was a daily tea, like a daily delicious iced tea, not some kind of weird hot tea or some kind of nasty tasting thing. No, this was a health supplement. All right, I started reading about it, and they were talking about all these herbs, these ancient herbs, right? Look at this: organic blessed thistle herb, malva leaf, organic marshmallow leaf. I didn't even know what the heck a marshmallow leaf was. Apparently, it's for anti-inflammatory and antioxidants and stuff. I looked some of this stuff up. It's crazy. Milk thistle extract that cleans your liver and kidneys. I mean, there's all these different things in here, but I was happy. I was attracted to it because it was all natural. It was put together in the US, right? Obviously, they've got to get spices from these very special places. Not spices, but you know, these special herbs. They got to get them from special places around the world, but it's all done here. It's packaged, put together, and blended accordingly right here in the USA. All right. And I tried it, and it was delicious. Look at this. I'm old school. I fill a jug. You see this big jug right here? And for those listening over there on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and everything like that, I'm holding this big gallon jug that used to be full of water. See those tea bags floating in the bottom there? This was full, guys. But I've been drinking it every day, twice a day, 8 ounces. Take a listen. Pour it in the glass. Oh yeah, that's not a sound effect. That's real. Look at this. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. And mabuhay to all my Filipino friends out there. I have the mint flavor. It's actually really good. I really like it. It's yummy. Look, this stuff's good. I can take that right now. I'm going to do 2 hours of podcast recording after this. It's not like me drinking that's going to send me running to the back. It's gentle. It's good stuff, all right? So it's got all these herbs. They cleanse you out. They make you regular again. They clean the toxins out of your system. They help you clean the extra waste that's been stored up in the colon, the stuff that's not healthy for you, not good for you. It keeps the bloat down. I don't feel so swollen. You know how you feel like swollen sometimes? Your fingers are... Yeah, you don't feel like that. It's gone. It's absolutely gone. So it's good stuff, guys. Listen, you have to go to getthetea.com, GETTHETEA.com, www.getthetea.com, www.getthetea.com. Promo code James, folks. Promo code James. That'll get you free shipping and handling. It's not expensive. It's good stuff, all right? It helps maintain your health. It cleanses your body from all kinds of toxins, all kinds of things that can cause colds and flus and different things like that. It keeps the bugs out real good. It helps your digestion, all right? Just like I've been saying, my bloats, I feel so much better, guys. I feel so much better. And just in this journey that I'm taking to get back in shape, I really feel like it's helping me immensely. It really is. I really think so. So try it out, guys. Life Change Tea. You just saw me drink a bunch of it. You just saw my almost empty jug. That's, by the way, like the third jug. All right. That's not the first jug. Not the first jug at all. Trust me. It's good stuff, guys. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to thank me. All right. www.getthetea.com. www.getthetea.com. Get your Life Change Tea. Use the promo code James. Free shipping and handling. Thanks, guys.